Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow comrades, I stand before you today not on the battlefields of Europe, but on the equally challenging terrain of the first hotel, Jürgen Koch. In a daring move, worthy of the great strategic minds, I opted for what was labeled a deluxe double, a title as misleading as a map without north. In normal times, my resilience rivals that of our brave soldiers. Whether indoors or in the wilderness, I can rest anywhere. But alas, at Jürgen Koch, an unexpected adversary awaited me. The beds, oh, the beds. Constructed with the austerity of a wartime economy, their foundations were as unyielding as park benches, crowned with mattresses thin enough to make the most seasoned, grizzled Finnish soldier weep for mercy. Rather than waking rejuvenated, ready to face the day's battles, I spent the night tossing and turning on this Spartan plinth they dared call a bed. My hips and shoulders, embroiled in their own private war of attrition, ache with the ferocity of 1,000 campaigns. And the pillows, dear Lord, the pillows, as welcoming as sandbags and as pliable as the German Enigma machine. In a stroke of tactical genius reminiscent of our finest hour, I folded the duvet of the adjacent bed and fashioned it into a pillow. Thus, at 04:20, as I sit in this stronghold of discomfort, I await the dawn and the day's challenges. But let it be known, as I address you today, weary and unrested, I shall never surrender to the tyranny of inadequate hotel furnishings. We shall fight in the lounges, we shall fight in the breakfast rooms, but we shall never surrender our right to a decent night's sleep. Breakfast was served at 06:30. My expectations, already diminished by the night's ordeal, were met with further disappointment. The rolls, a staple of any decent meal, were frozen, lacking the warmth and freshness one anticipates at the dawn of a new day. The bacon, rather than being the crisp, sizzling delight one might hope for, was cold and as limp as cheese. The hard-boiled egg, a simple yet usually reliable choice, was not only cold, but also emitted an unpleasant musty odor, betraying its less than fresh state. Now, the taste, unfortunately, was consistent with its smell, leaving much to be desired. Unable to muster the enthusiasm to continue, I found myself abandoning the breakfast that should have been a comforting solace after a night of discomfort.